Alright, I'm back. This is part 4 of your Final Fantasy X review. Now, we left off with the whole Sin destroying Kilika thing, whoop-de-doo. People died, Yuna does a dance, sends them off to the far plane, and there they will stay, maybe. I don't know, Disco didn't. And only people who have played this game will get that reference to the game. Shitty game. So yeah, you go to Kilika. You basically help people. What do you do? You go out into the forest, level your shit up, level up. You go up the stairs, it turns into a race between you, Yuna, and 2 Blitzball players. You get to... Well, basically there's no way in hell you can win the race because, you know, Titus sucks. He's just absolutely terrible. For those of you who are wondering, no, I'm not doing this in one day. I did not change my shirt. Just to make it look like I did it in more than one day. But yeah. So you do all that crap, right? Like you just do all your leveling up, your fight with Lord Ochu. By the way, you fight Lord Ochu in the forest. I didn't mention that in the last review, I forget. Lord Ochu's easy though, just have Lulu cast fire, have Titus and Kimari kick the shit out of him. Don't even bother with Waka. Waka sucks. Waka, no, too easy. So you fight Lord Ochu, you level your shit up, you race Yuna and the 2 Blitzball players up the stairs, and what do you know, you fight your first Sin spawn. Now, for those of you who don't know, Sin spawn are literally parts of Sin. They are parts of Sin that fall off Sin's body and basically show up out of nowhere just to cause you misery and for a good laugh and an easy boss fight. Alright? So, don't even worry about them too much. If you leveled up in the forest, you should be fine. If you didn't level up, you're screwed. That's all I can say. If you didn't level up, you're screwed, unless you know what you're doing. And you really have to know what you're doing. Like, you have to... I don't know. It's an easy game. Like, the boss fights can be semi-challenging. They were never really too hard for me, except for like my first run through of the game. Yes, I've actually done multiple run throughs of this game. I like the game. I just don't like the main protagonist, who shouldn't be the main protagonist. He should just be shot. My first run through on the game, I got stuck on Seymour the first time, and then I just leveled up continuously, and none of the boss fights were hard after that. Not even the dragon after the Mount Gagajet thing was difficult. So yeah, don't stress it too much. As long as you level up and stay with everybody, you're good to go. The only hard boss fight that might give you a little bit of trouble is the 3rd time you fight Seymour. And even then, you know, it's kind of a 1, 2, 3. Just have overdrives. Have your overdrives up for all the boss fights, and you're good. You're good. Doesn't even matter. You're just good. All right? Yeah. So you fight the Sin spawn. You kill it, preferably by using overdrive, so that way it just dies really, really fast. All right. It has tentacles that will attack you. Destroy the tentacles, then take out the main body. All right. It can't do much other than like breathe shit that gives you status elements. Have Yuna cast a couple spells and you're good to go again. But yeah. So the since spawn fight is over, you get to the Kilika Temple. You do the Kilika Cloister of Trials. Well, you meet Donna and Bartello. Donna is another summoner. Bartello is her guardian. So basically, you were told to wait kind of in the Cloister of Trials without being in the Cloister of Trials. It's like the part where you enter it. Right, well, you're waiting there, Donna comes in, shoves you on the thing, and you go down into the Cloister of Trials because Donna doesn't want you to beat her in the Summoner race. Mm. So, yeah, that goes down. And then you're just in the Cloister of Trials, you do the Cloister of Trials, you get to the thing. Everybody's yelling at you, you go to leave, whatever, you know, it's there again. Woo! And you get your next day on Axel, aka Ifrit. And yeah, so after that, after you chill with your new Aeon Ifrit, Axel, as I call him, like I said, I'm big on the Kingdom Hearts names. For the Aeons, it just makes shit more fun. If you really want to piss off the makers of Kingdom Hearts, name Titus Sora. Sora's kind of whiny too. Not as whiny as Titus, not nearly as whiny as Titus, but you know, Titus has daddy issues. And who could blame his father? Titus is a little piece of shit. And yes, I say that while I do have him in my main team because he can be good to use in a fight. He's just an annoying person. Alright, so you're done with that. Whatever, you have a couple more cutscenes in Calico. Not even, actually. And you're on the road to Luca to play Blitzball. Yeah, that sport where you hold your breath for 5 minutes on 2 separate occasions, like first half and second half. I don't see it. Like, I do like Blitzball, don't get me wrong, but I'd like it if they kept it a bit more realistic, you know? Maybe give them, like... Oh, man, I'm gonna make a reference here, and this is gonna... Oh, my God. Okay, so you know in Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, they have those things that they put in their mouths and it allows them to breathe underwater. Why the fuck don't they have those? They have them in Pokemon too. Or just get like a small, lightweight scuba tank. You know, make it look semi-real. Like, I know it's a fantasy game and whatever, but Blitzball is just, it pushes the envelope. It help me out here, but I don't know. Blitzball is annoying. It's fun. It can be fun, you know, when you get good at it. And it helps you get Walker's weapon, but yeah. So yeah, you go to Luca to play Blitzball in the Blitzball Championships. You face well, there's this whole thing where like Titus is on the team now, right? Wonka says he's going to retire after this game, win or lose. I recommend winning though, because winning is what winners do. I won every time. Yeah. So your first match is against the Albed Sykes, but they kidnap Yuna and threaten not to give her back until you beat USC Besaid Aurochs. Okay, can somebody please post me a link and find out what the fucking Auroch is? Alright? Like, I don't know, and I kind of want to know. It's annoying. So, like, let me know. So, you're a Besaid Auroch, whatever. your first match is against the Albert Sykes, who kidnapped Yuna. You search the docks. You have mandatory fights with robots that you can't avoid. It's not random encounter. It's all completely planned out. So be ready for that. And then eventually you get on the ship where you fight a ball throwing machine that will attack you and try to kill you. Basically, you have Titus hit the crane and knock the crap out of it, and you have Lulu cast Thunder, and Kimari just kick the crap out of it, and it's all good from there. You get Yuna back, woo. Then you go back. Wakka's too hurt; he gets taken out of the game. Titus gets put in the game. Later on, Wakka comes back in the game. Well, Albert Sykes lose, okay? You beat the Albert Sykes, then you have to fight the Luca Goers. Why are they called the Goers? I don't know, but they really should go off a cliff. Goer off a cliff. So you face the Luca Goers. First you're using Titus. Titus goes out, then you get to use Wakka. Wakka is not that bad. In fact, if you get a level 5 Blitzball Scouter, you can recruit him again. I think it's level 5. Team level 10, I don't know. It's whatever. Just be done with it. So yeah. Use Titus halfway through the game. Wakka gets called in. Then the stadium gets attacked by monsters. Seymour calls in Anima. Well, first you meet Orin. Again. AKA Batman. And he'll just kill monsters left and right. He'll just knock them out. So you fight monsters. Then Orin meets up with Titus and Wakka. And then you fight monsters with those three. Then Seymour calls in Anima, and Anima, being the beast that it is, destroys every monster in the theater. Yada yada yada. Yuna compliments Seymour's Aeon. There's cutscenes in which Titus and Orin split from the group. They have their cutscene. They go back. Orin becomes a guardian of Yuna's. You have a really embarrassing cutscene of Titus and Yuna, and then you're done with Luca. And that's where I'm going to cut this video off. Peace.